This is part 2. He sent it to Stu.
I sent my version of Battlestar
That's
Galactica theme to Stu Phillips, the guy who wrote the original, and I said, if you don't sign off on this, I'm not going to do it.
Whoa.
I was like, because I don't, if you're not happy
Wasn't that worth waiting for, folks? Gotcha.
So Stu called me back and he says he was moved by it. It's one of the best versions he's heard, and that he loved it. And I sent it to the producers of the show. They loved it. And since that was the starting point for Stu Phillips' music being in the fabric of the new Battlestar Galactica.
Oh.
So there's a few other places that come along. And you get to, spoiler alert, I know, whatever, man. If you haven't seen the show, go see it. I'm not even going to spoil it specifically. The last time that we see the ship, the Battlestar Galactica, and the fleet, the last time we see it in the finale, it's flying away. And I thought, okay, this is it, man. This is the perfect piece of music.
That's right.
But it's like, I could do whatever I want here. I can put my theme, I have an orchestra, and I just thought, what would be the perfect send-off? And I just knew it's Stu's theme. And so I wrote this moving, slow, lyrical version of Stu's theme. And again, I sent it to Stu, and I go, hey, man, this is what I'm doing. What do you think? And at this point, he and I are really close. Like, we're really close. I've been over to his house a bunch of times. I send him stuff, and he loved it. And in fact, that year, they did a tribute concert at the Golden State Pop Symphony, and he invited me to come down, and I wrote an original variation of Battlestar Galactica just for this event, honoring him and his career. And it really became a relationship that means a lot to me. And I thought that was incredible, that this new show gave me the opportunity to connect with this guy.
Right.
That otherwise, we were generations apart. I would have never crossed paths with this guy. And it meant a lot to me, you know? And I still keep up with him. It's great.
What was your inspiration? I mean, some people say it's John Williams, and, you know, what was...
I grew up really worshiping Jerry Goldsmith.
You and John Ottman.
There you go.
Yeah.
But I gotta say that, Elmer Bernstein was my mentor. I mean, I worked closely with him for 10 years. I loved his music. I mean, you know, Ghostbusters, The Ten Commandments, you know, The Great Escape. So, to say, I mean, he was more than my inspiration. I mean, he was like my mentor, you know, and really, I learned so much about the art form of scoring movies, but also just, I learned what I want to do, the kind of life I want to have. You know, I want to be 80 and still scoring movies, you know?
I'm going to ask you, because yesterday John Powell made a comment in a flippant way. He's got a kind of a funny way of putting things. It's kind of like this British kind of
all right,
irreverent humor. But basically he was dissing anybody whose inspiration was John Williams and saying there's a difference between film and movie.
Interesting.
You know, and I don't associate you as cookie cutter like that, right? You have distinctly different themes and approaches that speak to the movie, you know?
Yeah.
But what do you think about that? Is it that some people have been too much into trying to be a John Williams, or is that maybe they're directed to do that?
I think that anyone that is trying to be the next whatever, it's a mistake. It's a creative mistake, because you're not finding your own voice, you're not finding the thing that makes you special.
Right.
And ultimately that's why people hire you.
Hey, what you got there, by the way?
What, all this stuff?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I got some Black Sails here. I got some Da Vinci's Demons.
No!
Yeah.
His stuff, folks.
I know, man, it's stuff.
It's his stuff.
It's interesting because
I want to show this. It's like a Stars Network original, Da Vinci's. If you haven't seen Da Vinci's, you're missing out. It's really good. You're missing his music too.
Check this one out. We were talking about that. Boom.
Boom.
There it is.
Boom.
Yeah. CDs, physical format,
The man.
still exists.
The man. Like I said, we could talk forever, but this is the next best thing.
Ah, man, thanks.
We'll be back.
Talk to you guys soon.
You got it, man. You got it. Cool. All right.